Welcome to the future of AI that just isn't powerful, but it's actually usable. Imagine having every cutting edge AI tool right at your fingertips. Can you imagine that? Well, that's exactly what we're about to get into and find out if Zemith is going to be a good deal for you. I've been testing this out for a couple weeks now, and this is going to be a video that you're not going to want to miss. So stay tuned, like, share, subscribe, and let's get into this.
Welcome to my show, the boss upgrade. Subscribe, cause we're never late. Life stories unfold, make no mistake. From gaming for reactions, it's all first rate. Boss upgrade, it's free every day.
So let's talk about the elephant in the room. The problem that we all face. Let's be honest, the current state of AI, it's a mess. That's the only way to say it, guys. It's a mess. For content creators, entrepreneurs, and professionals all alike, it can be crazy out here trying to figure out whether I'm going to use ChatGPT, whether I'm going to use Merlin, whether I'm going to use Stratica, all these different ones. And there's so many more that you can't even begin to afford it. All these subscriptions, I mean, what are they doing? Every subscription is like $20. And you have so many damn $20. Every single I guess AI tool platform wants to charge you $20. Whether you want to rewrite your content, whether you want to just go ahead and do a quick edit like Grammarly used to do, and all these different ones, and they're still around. But at the end of the day, it gets costly. And it's like, as a content creator, where do you like say, you know what, enough is enough? They got Claude out here. They got Gemini out here. All these ones, when you buy them singly and individually, it can get insane when you're looking for that perfect writing tool. And guess what? They all do different things. Even DeepSeek. DeepSeek does different things better than all the other ones combined. Have you guys heard about that report in China? Well, it's out there. Look it up. DeepSeek AI. It's not about DeepSeek. But at the end of the day, that's one of the best top models now. But tomorrow, it'll probably be something else. So I looked at Zemith here. And let's just actually look at the actual Zemith tool and where it's at. This is where I bought it at. I bought it at AppSumo. And if you look at it right here, you have $59. That's where it starts at. And in the video, if you watch the little video they give you, because they always get you all excited and want, you take your money, all these different things, which is cool. That's what they're supposed to do, right? Well, he talks about, let's call this guy Andy. I don't know his name. I think it's Andy. But either way, Andy says, yeah, they have 3 tiers to this plan. Okay. So when I first got the AppSumo deal, I actually got it a little bit cheaper than what it is right now. And right now it's still even on a special. If you guys catch it sooner than later, I say you have about 24 hours from now to actually get that deal. Okay, and I mean, if you think this is good, and then if you think this is something that you desire, go ahead on and go to appsumo.com. I am not affiliated with them. I'm not putting their links in my description until I am affiliated with them. But in any regard, you can go there to check out the tool, and you can actually see whether you think this is going to be a good tool for you, because you get a 60-day refundable, no questions asked guarantee. That's what they guarantee you. You can try out the tool yourself. If you like the things that I'm going to do in this video, then you might want to test this tool out for 60 days to see if they even advance on any of the things. Now, as far as for me, the reason why I have wanted to do it is because I didn't want to have all these subscriptions, and I get tired of having to switch between countless tabs. I mean, I have had so many different tabs open at one time. So say for instance, instead of doing that, I cut down on that a lot. But at the end of the day, I mean, it's still a big deal when you're looking at all the different tabs that you can go through as a content creator. It's like, you see this platform right here? I have nothing but tools. I have all these tools that I have access to at any time. But at the end of the day, what is the point of having all these different tools if they're not making you any money? Okay. Or if you're spending out so much money and yeah. Imagine having subscriptions like this, because I've had subscriptions like, oh, that's a subscription I'm paying for $20 here, $20 here, $20 here. You spend over $1,000 on subscriptions. That's ridiculous. So Zemith basically takes the headache out of that whole thing and the whole scenario. So dude said it was 3 tiers. I looked at it and got into it. It's not 3 tiers. It's only 2 tiers. But I definitely feel like there is a missing tier. Because at the end of the day, you're not going to tell me 3,000 credits and going up to 17,000 credits is a viable thing. It sounds crazy. But in any regard, you're supposed to get unlimited uses out of Gemini 1.5, unlimited uses out of Gemini 2.0, the Lite model, the Gemini 2.0 model. You get access to it unlimited amount. It's not going to take from your credits. So that's the good part about it, okay, if you like Gemini. Okay, but you also have access to OpenAI and then O3 mini models, and they have so many more different models that you're able to have access to when you actually are on the tier 2. But going from $59 to $339, that's an insane amount of money. It's like $250 or so. I'm just doing it off the top of my head. I'm not for sure, but at the end of the day, you know, you're spending over $200 just for to go and do this big leap. Is that leap worth it for you? I don't know if it's worth it for you, but because I have so many other tools like Merlin.ai, Stratica, and all these other different ones that I paid for a lifetime deal, and they give me access to all these different models, I don't have a super crazy need for it. At the end of the day, I am not you and you are not me. Maybe you missed all those deals that I received and a lot of other content creators received. But at the end of the day, Zenwolf came and it put everything in one tool. And it's not just about AI models. They also have a whiteboard feature. They have unlimited document quiz that you can actually create in here. Now, the funny thing about this is with the unlimited document quiz, there's no way to export right now. And if you go into the questions, let me pull up some questions because I want you to see where I'm going with this. It says quiz. Okay. You talk about quiz. It says, hi, does the deep dive conversation only work in a single source at a time, or can it mash up multiple sources? And is there any way to export the quizzes? They are really good, but I don't see a way to save or export them. That's a huge problem if you are buying this to get quizzes. Okay, that's one thing that I noticed. You know, I wanted it to also be able to generate some quizzes and I could export. You can't do that with Zemorph, and that's a major problem for me. Okay, I'm not trying to discourage you from getting it, but I want you to understand when they're selling these products and they're saying it's $60 to this right here. I mean, look, man, it doesn't make sense to me. The whiteboard feature. I never really used a whiteboard before, but if you actually get into it on my actual platform, which I'm going to go over there in a second, but I want you to see some of these things. It doesn't seem like an easy thing for me to do. I really wanted something where I could actually do notes in and I can have everything being in one place. Like, you see what I'm going with Zemorph. It's promising that you can do all these different things in it, and it's over promising, and I hate to say it, I feel like it is essentially under delivering. So the biggest thing that I was finding when I was looking for videos about this stuff, about Zemorph and all these different things, you know, they try to show all these bells and whistles off just because they're trying to get you to, you know, one, purchase their product because they're going to get some kickback. It's not much kickback, but at the end of the day, it's kickback, and that's going to help their bottom line. And if you want a tool, yeah, okay, great, awesome. But I'm not going to tell you that a tool is great and I really feel like it sucks. I work hard for my money, as you probably also do the same. So at the end of the day, $300 is a lot of damn money if the tool is not doing the things that it's saying that it should do. Okay, it even likes to go into, I guess, this cool thing. I will say this, it's pretty cool. Being able to have this artifact mode. Do you guys know about the artifact mode? So basically what it essentially is, say for instance, let's just bring out the tool. Let's just go in here. This is called focus mode. Okay. And focus just went to some weird stuff, but This is actually called the AI or the news. It gives you all things about AI in the focus mode, because this is what I wanted to know when somebody's creating a video. They never really showed this off really. Okay, so I want to know how that works. But the point is, artifact mode, when you do a search, say for instance, you look at the Gemini and you can see which one has artifact. Artifact is a no for this one. 1.5 is a yes, and it's part of the plan. And then Gemini 2.0 is yes, it's there, and it's also part of the free plan. I think that's kind of weird. It's also part of the free plan, so that kind of rings like, you know what I mean? If this is something that's part of the free plan, why am I paying for this? Then you got the OpenAI Mini, that's also part of the free plan, and then also the Plus plan. It's got 4.0. So I don't know, very interesting things. I heard that 4.0 Mini is actually better than the actual 4.0. You guys have to be the judge of that. But either way, you have access to all these tools. But this is not like you got access to Claude. You don't have access to a lot of other bigger AI models. Like even DeepSeek is not even in here. Okay? And I feel like that's a problem when you're paying $200-$300 for a product and it doesn't even have all the models. Like say for instance, if you go to Merlin.ai, even on a monthly, it sounds way better than this particular product, Zemith, at the end of the day. And why am I saying that? Because you have access to like 20 different models. Stratica, you got access to 20 plus models that you can actually go in and you can actually be very content creative. Okay. And the best newest one that I actually have came across, so if you guys are going to spend $200-$300, you need to check out my boy Triplo.ai. I forget his name, but it's on the absolute deal right now. It's not going to be there for long, but it's on here now. So I actually just got 4 days here. This is a way better investment. It's got 98 freaking reviews. I mean, can you believe that? If you want to spend something, I honestly would say, go with this. Like, go with tier 2 even. Tier 2 is going to be plenty for you. It's going to be 3 devices, that you can put it on. That's a cell phone. That's a computer. That's, a tablet. You can put it on 3 different devices and then more. If you have friends and family that you want to give access to, or colleagues or people that work for you, you can get, 20 freaking tiers. And guess what? It comes with 40 million tokens. What does that 40 million tokens break down to? It actually breaks down to 2 million tokens per device. And then not only that, like, look at this, like all the way through, they're giving you access to a bring your own key. So you don't have to spend $129 just to get the best features. Bring your own key. A lot of devices want to hold you back and be like, oh, no, if you get this here too, you can get your VR, you bring your own key, BYOK. You can get that, but not here with Striplo AI. Okay. They're opening up the doors and they want you to have access. They want you to stop being screwed like most of these bigger devices. Hence, Zemith, I feel like that's a big jump. Look, let's go back to it. Zemith. It's a big jump. It's a big jump from $60 to freaking $339. Me personally. Now, when you go in here and you're actually looking at it, okay, because this is what everybody wants to know, what does it do? So, say for instance, you want to make a website. I want to make a website. I want, as a matter of fact, proper code. I want you to code a website for people to be able to purchase products on my site and make it in the colors that would make people want to buy it. I know this is kind of weird. I'm not a professional prompter, right? So as a regular individual or even professional prompter, you can make this do whatever you want to do. Okay. And testing the models out and everything, I was able to get code to be able to, say for instance, for a website that I was working on for a client, I was able to tell it to actually put links in. Say for instance, like a buy now button, I can actually put links in there, and then I can actually have it go into there and have it being able to, copy and paste, put it on the website, and it's ready to go based on what I've done with coding in Zemith. I do think it does this well. So when I actually do this, the whole artifacts part, you got to make sure you enable this, because if you don't, I can't believe it just did that. It really just did that. So I'm gonna have to try to redo this, because it actually automatically coded it, and it sucks because artifacts wasn't done, so you can't preview it. So now that it's going to be done, now I believe I'm going to be able to preview this, what we have made. Okay, and no, it's a no-go. All right. Would you like me to break down code? No. Usually it gives you a preview. I want to preview it though. Let me see if it lets me preview it. Let me see. So if I go to chat, let me see. Let's go here. Well, it actually takes you right back here, which sucks. Okay, sometimes this as a regular individual, sometimes this stuff does not work as you want it to. Okay, say for instance, how I did that. Let me see. How did I word it to get this type of prompt? Okay. Either way, I'm gonna just show it to you. This is what I actually did earlier when I did the artifacts part. It actually lets you see it. Okay. By actually seeing it, I can actually click these things, and it actually goes to the client site. Just like this, easy as that. But I actually specifically told it certain instructions to do. I said, put, this type here, put this link here, put it behind the buttons, all those different things. If you know what I'm saying, basically you'll understand it. So it's very powerful in this sense, because I can actually program this as a button if I wanted to. I could put this as a button if I wanted it to. And it would actually go to different links on the site, and it take people to places where they could either look at, like say for instance, like a blog, or if they want to actually purchase, a product or anything like that, or they want to find out more, they even want a contact form, I can actually link it to a contact form, boom, like say for instance, this is connected to the code on the back end. It'll send me an email saying, hey, this is blah, 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 I'm interested in your services, whatever they want to do, they're able to send that there. So you can post this on your site for a client, whatever it is, or even for yourself, and then you can actually make your money. Now, funny little part about this is they put it all in one. I guess this is the point that Zemith is making, that you can do everything without having to switch tabs. Because once you're in focus mode, you can still have that conversation with, whatever chats that you have. Let's say, for instance, like a chat here, and you got a secondary chat. You want to bring up the secondary chat? You'll put this in here, boom, there it goes. This is another one that I did. Now this one didn't come up with the preview. I don't understand what makes it come up with the preview or not come up with the preview, but that's a problem for me. Like, it should be way easier to be able to preview every single thing that should be coded. It should be an actual nice preview button. So say for instance, I go into, say, this one right here. I think this one actually will come up with it. Matter of fact, I don't even see it here. Kind of sucks. But either way, some of these ones, they come up with it. Some of them, they don't. And that's another problem. Sometimes it's a hit and sometimes it's not. So, notes. Okay, this is another thing I thought was pretty good and pretty interesting. And I compare it to another tool. Because this is what they say. This is what they claim. They say that, we make it so that you don't have to, go to many tools. So, MyMiro is one. Okay, and it's still actually on a lifetime deal. That's only $39. Okay, that is 10% of what Zemith is saying right now. I'll switch tabs all damn day for this. Okay, you could probably, out of all the tools they have, you probably spend $100 on different tools, and boom, one-time purchase on AppSumo and get it. And I'm showing you the tools that you can go back and get. Okay, even if it's $300, I mean, maybe you're gonna be switching tabs and stuff, but at the end of the day, you know you got better quality products. So MyMiro, for instance, is another one. You only pay 3 codes and it's 117, and it gives you all the features that this has. So say for instance you want to add a story or something like that, and yes, you can try to enhance the story or whatever it is that you want to do by hitting this / here, and then autocomplete. You could give it a header, like I could put this as a heading 1. I think that's pretty dope, but is it worth $300? No. If I want to put this heading 2, is it worth it? It's getting interesting because at the end of the day, it's kind of like, this is cool. Because if you're writing blogs and stuff like that, yeah, it could be cool. But you can even bullet point that. I like this. I like these features. And I'm showing them to you in real time because I haven't tested out everything. But you could put a task list here. Like, that's one task list. Boom. I can actually check it. Oh, my God. Okay, it's selling me a little bit. But at the end of the day, is it worth $300? You could put code block. What the hell does that do? You can make this as code? Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, it's got things. Tables. You can make tables out of this? Okay. Very interesting things that you can do, but is it worth $300 to you? That's the magical question. So, furthermore, it's nice with all that. You can put all your notes there. Okay, that's cool. It's a given. It's cool. YouTube playlists and stuff like that. I put that in here because this is, say for instance, like I wanted to find out advice about a YouTube video, and I said, what are different things, about this? What are potential clickbait titles? All these different things, and it gives you all that. But you can do all this stuff in ChatGPT, you can do it in Merlin, you can do it in all those different devices. But at the end of the day, is it worth $300? I keep fighting with this, and to me personally, the main reason why I did this and I purchased it was for the creatives, okay? I did that because, yes, I've got other creative tools and AI tools and different things like that. But at the end of the day, if I could just play one time and not actually have access to some of the best video content creating, oh my God, that'd be amazing. Well, when I did this and I tried to, use it for the video generation because they hyped it up so much, like it's going to be so awesome. Well, I would think I would have to put a prompt in to create something. No, they want you to use a selected image, and then they want to take the image, and then they want to change it up that way. Okay, so you can put motion to this. Okay, and you can put similarity to scale option. Hit generate. Now it says that it's going to take up to 2 minutes. I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to come back and let you see what I actually created here in this prompt here. So bear with me. We're almost through this video. I don't like long videos like this, but some videos need to be longer because at the end of the day, there's a lot of stuff going on. And to know exactly what it's doing, you need to have a thorough video. You need to have a thorough description and find out what it's actually doing. So I will be right back. All right, so it's done. You see the video, or you see the actual stagnant photo right here? Well, this actually has it moving into like some sort of video. Now you see how distorted this is, the face, the arms, all those different things. Yes, it got it moving, but is this worth whatever you got to pay for $300? I think not. just me. History. I've done other things too where I try to, get single non-moving pictures moving. So say for instance this, I tried to recreate the Will Smith thing and Chris Rock, Will Smith smacked Chris Rock, and it came out like this. Terrible, terrible, terrible. And this is what I paid for. I purchased this for this. I got Unc 607 looking crazy as hell right here, and I tried to do something specific with that video or that photo, and it just came out horrible. Even this one, boom, horrible. So you can't create a good visual out of this. I don't feel like you can. So why is it so many? Okay, this is the most disturbing part of this whole thing. Why is it so many 5-star, I guess ratings on this? I don't get it. I feel like people are lying or something. I mean, this guy clearly put a 3-star and they're still at a whole 5 tacos. This is nuts to me. What is going on with AppSumo trying to push certain products that aren't really that great? I don't feel like this is that amazing to say, oh, this should be, and nobody has a one taco. Like, nobody is giving out this much freaking grace for a product like this. I mean, okay, I haven't even showed you every single thing. I know that. Let's go into something else. Okay, it didn't do video well. Okay, So let's go to the whiteboard. Whiteboard, okay, if you know how to use a whiteboard, it's cool, I guess. But at the end of the day, I don't really know how to use a whiteboard. I was trying to learn how to use a whiteboard, and it has little cool little features that you could do right here. You can put this on. This is a different little shape thing. You can move it. You can put stuff in here. I can see the potential in this. But do I see the potential in paying $500 or $300? Might as well say five because that's what it feel like. You can add, I guess, a photo here of some sort. So if I want to put something like right here, I guess maybe I could add it. Now, on this whiteboard, this might be very interesting in doing something. Now, how you can pull this all out together, I don't know. But I could see some things you can do in here with this whiteboard. But again, it's just a whiteboard. You can get a whiteboard from any other tool, that's out there, and you can probably do the same thing. So will I say that this is worth it? I don't think so. I have another tool that I've recently picked up called Lift OS, I believe. And they had something very similar. Now let's see if they have the whiteboard feature that I was trying to do and show you guys. And to create that. And let's say, for instance, I do this. I was just freaking writing off the top of my head here for a client, obviously, what they were saying to me. So you see here, not putting the passkey in here. And this is the only thing I like about this is it makes you try to, do that. But you can also recreate the thing here. So put downloads. I could put Go Charlie. I could put this. Bam. Put that there. Boom. It's the same exact thing. You see what I'm saying? So you can get this whiteboard stuff in any tool that you go to. So what is so great about this besides it's not letting me have to, it's making it so I don't have to actually go in and change the basis of stuff. Well, this quick, oh my god, it's ridiculous. All right, cool. I don't know why I opened up with so many windows, but you get the point of what I'm saying. Zenwolf is not doing anything super special to me to where I feel like I need to utilize it. Now, this is a preview feature where you can actually go and click, I guess, to different ones, and boom, you can go back to your whiteboard. Boom, you can go back to, let me see, chat, you can go back to your chat or creative. Trying to think. You even have a timer here, and you can get a timer anywhere. You got a timer on your phone, that tells you, if you want to take a break or whatever, so I don't know. Is it worth it to you guys? If it is, great. If it's not, that's also great. But I think that's the most biggest part of it is what I was showing you with the focus, because it tries to sell that. Now with tools, custom tools, it's an AI rewriter. You could do this with ChatGPT. You could do this with anything else. Shortened sentence generator. You could actually shorten something. You can make something probably longer. I wouldn't be surprised. Prompt gallery. You have certain prompts that you want. You can put it in here. You can add prompts here. Boom, 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 boom. And like I said, to do all these different things and these functions in the free version of this stuff, this is all free features, okay? Mind you, this is all free features. It's the same type of free features that you're going to get with something like Merlin.ai that you can do on a monthly, and it's going to be like $5 a month, $10 a month, even if it's that. It's not worth the big purchase of $300. But that's me. I don't know what you guys think. I'm not trying to downplay this video and try to make it like, oh, I hate Xema. I'm not saying that. I'm just feeling like what they're doing is okay, but it's not worth $300. Maybe it's worth $125. And that's me just giving them the benefit of the doubt. But right now, in this current state, because it does not do the video creation great, it is not doing it for me. Like, even this right here. They say they created this video or visual in here. I don't believe they did. Why do I not believe they did? Because at the end of the day, if I take this copy and I'm going to go to another tool and I'm going to pause the video to do it, and I'm going to create the same video, same image, and see if it happens. Okay, so this is the same type of prompt, right? I'm going to use Flux to try to make it like really good. I'm going to see if I can create that same image that they had in Xema. I just feel like they're BSing me. Okay, never mind. They didn't BS me. They did get the right prompt. So that's a dope prompt to be able to do. I don't know how they did it, but look, it's the same type of girl right here. So if you're really into some content creating and you're trying to make videos and stuff, you could probably use some of these stunning visuals to be able to do that. I do like the fact that I was able to make her through these different prompts. Copy C. Oh, and it says the model type and everything too. So I guess they're not lying about that. But at the end of the day, is it worth me spending $300 just to be able to get the same type of images and different stuff like that? To me, I don't think so. But to you, it might. And it looks just like this girl. That is freaking amazing. I mean, I could probably say anything. And she will do it, and it'll keep the same type of structure. Let me see. Make her look sad. So let's just see if we can do this. It looks like her though. It does look like her. Boom, boom. Oh, okay. So I could probably get into some real good, interesting things by taking the actual image details and doing it. So I don't know if it lets you. I don't see any place where you can actually put a visual in here. They give you like certain things, certain prompts that you can explore. But as far as actually being able to recreate that, or make a new one, just off the top of your head, you're not able to do that. Okay. You're not able to take this, change this prompt up, and then do something else with it. It's kind of weird. So let me copy this. Boom. What I like about Merlin is you can put this in here so quick. Boom. And it comes out just as quick. So go back here. And look, I'm still changing tabs. So is it saving me? Not really. Oh, same girl though. Same girl. Looks really good. But at the end of the day, for me, it's not worth $300 to spend on this particular tool. Now, what has caught my eye recently, I will say, is MyMiro AI. I was going to look at another one called Rollout or something like that, but I've seen so many bad reviews about it. And it's not just about reviews that drive me. Actually, I just look at different things and what it's going to do. And based on some of the stuff and even videos on it, I didn't like Rollout. But at the end of the day, I like this. This is still on a 4-day deal. So if you get it, before tomorrow, actually, you'll be able to get the Valentine's Day gift on it, and they'll take off like $20 or more. 10% you're going to take off. They said 19, but I think it's really like 10% if you got the absolute deal and everything. So, but yeah, either way, it has $300. You get 3 million compute inputs. You get unlimited code execution. So that means you got those multiple codes and different things that you want to do. You're able to do it on this thing here, and what it comes with is the ability to be able to make AI tools like document writers. It also has web search, co-pilots that you could actually have on the fly through their software, and then you could actually make coding for websites. Okay. You can code websites, and you have access to Claude. You got access to Mistral. You got access to Command, all these different ones I don't even know about. And you also can integrate this with Google Drive, GitHub. And that's for your coding to be able to go into these different places and actually save those different codes for later purchases. You could probably do the same thing as Zemith by putting it in your notes. But at the end of the day, is it worth it? To me, it's not. Okay? To me, it's not. But MyMiro AI, I am considering putting my duckies over there because I feel like it'll be way more better. Another thing with Xema, even if you went in at the tier 1, let's say for instance I downgrade, you have this part here where you can top up your credits. So what you're going to do when you want to top up your credits is, in this particular tier here, I got 14,000 some credits, okay? I might be close to my 3,000 that I would do for the month. But I could pay $10 and I'll get 8,000 credits, and it has no expiration on it. So to me, it's a no-brainer. It's just going with tier 1, and then maybe they might, do something great and decent that make it worth actually having. But at the end of the day, $300 extra for this tool in its current state, it's not worth it to me. So that's all I have for you guys. You can even go dark mode. They got a roadmap. They got support in here. Support is okay, but at the end of the day, is it that awesome? Not really to me from what I experienced. But Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. And this is your boy Boss Up Great, and this was the Zemith AI. I can't remember all the other tools. LiftOS. I showed you briefly some of those tools, but if you actually want me to go in more details about them, like I did with Zemith, let me know, and I might go ahead and put that out. But like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. This is your boy Boss Up Great. Peace.